Okay, 45 and 52, week 32, I'm going to say. We're getting there. So, it is the Sunday after Christmas. I am almost done with my morning chores. It's almost 10 a.m. here. The Sunday after Christmas. I think I said that already. Kind of a mixed bag of a week. I've been working from home since Tuesday. I wasn't supposed to work from home on Tuesday, but unfortunately one of my kids was feeling a little bit under the weather Monday night. So I had asked, because I was like, look, I just want to stay close to home. And I mean, they were fine with it. And it kind of, to be honest, it worked out because we had a little bit of like slushy snow here, which, I mean, it wasn't too much to worry about. I was like, might as well just work from home. So I appreciated that. Christmas Eve itself, had my mom over. We did a little bit of cooking, and it was just a really nice time, just relaxing after kind of some running around, last minute running around, I should say. Christmas and beyond has been, to be honest with you. See, I kind of made a rule, I guess you could say. I was so used to, as a kid, going to, on every holiday, 2, 3, sometimes 4 different houses. My parents were divorced, so, you have to do some at one place, some at another. Christmas wasn't usually as bad because we go Christmas Eve to one place and Christmas Day to another place. That all kind of changed when my dad's side of the family stopped meeting on Christmas Eve, and and my step family started celebrating Christmas Eve, which I have some feelings about, because it was like Christmas Eve was always a problem, and now all of a sudden it's not. But so I had continued to do the 2 or 3 place thing on each holiday up until a little bit after we got married. Reason being, I was like, you know what? I remember distinctly going to my step uncle's house, and everybody was nice. It wasn't that nobody was nice, but it was just like, all right, well, here's my half siblings. My dad was in another room because he doesn't talk to one of our other step relatives. That's a whole story in itself. And rightfully so, I should add. And just sitting there with my wife, and I was like, I don't think we need to come to this anymore. I think, nobody was really kind of talking to us and anything like that. And it wasn't in a mean way. It was just like in a kind of like a lost in the shuffle way. You kind of felt like you were a camera in a holiday movie. And I haven't, been back to that particular party since. And it kind of made it easier, I guess you could say, because a couple years after you had COVID hit, and it was just like, look, and I told all my family, like, I just want to go to one place, okay? We'll make plans to see each other either before or after, but I just want to go to one place. And for some reason, my father's family just doesn't understand that. My father, I should say, doesn't understand that, because we tried to hook up before, didn't happen, and so we're trying to figure out how to see each other now, which the whole thing sounds ridiculous. And a lot of it also, yes, has to do with the ongoing issue with my siblings, which, you know what, I don't want to say I'm not going to talk about this in the next year, but I'm going to try to shy away from it unless something happens. The only thing I'm going to tell you on this one is the moral, I'm going to say the overall, I was going to say the moral ineptness, but the overall ineptness of some people just astounds me. I'm just kind of baffled every holiday, every birthday that, nobody at least wants to send a card to my kids. When I mean nobody, I mean my brothers and sisters. Specifically, my full-blooded sister, who's my son's godmother. Honestly, I don't know what the level of, I don't know if there's something as like a deadbeat godparent, and I know how that sounds, but that's what she is at this point. So it bothered me until I read a quote, I think it was the day after Christmas, from a comedian I've never seen before, but I love watching online, and he is somebody I do want to see live at some point, Joey Coco Diaz. And I don't know the context of it, but it's just a quote. It just says, and I wasn't looking for this. It just popped up. So, Zuckerberg was listening. Said something like, I'll never force my children to love people who don't ask about them and who don't try to see them. And that felt like the cherry on the sundae there. I'll probably put that quote up after this video. Anyway, struggling as the last couple days of the year go through, waiting for that payday on Tuesday. That's going to be pretty much probably half my check after, anything I owed I couldn't pay this cycle. But brighter days are ahead. The other thing I'm going to say on that end, I am trying to step it up harder as far as what I do work-wise and whatnot, because I need to increase my income in a pretty bad way. People keep saying to me, wait until January 20th, wait until January 20th. I'm like, look, you know what? Something I figured out probably 20 years ago, I think the Obama presidency, very little of what a president actually accomplishes or does in the next 4 to 8 years is going to trickle down to my level in a good way, from what I could see. I can't really tell you any president I feel that has done anything impactful in a positive way for my class, middle class, whatever, probably lower middle class at this point. And I'm probably just jinxing myself there. Probably since Reagan, to be honest with you. I mean, the bottom line, and I'm not playing politics here at all. The bottom line, if you need something done, if you want something, you have to do it, because no mandate or no president or no candidate from whichever party is going to do it for you. At the same time, if there was some sort of big, like, blink and stuff is there, somebody was trying to tell me about something called quantum economics, and I don't, it's two things I probably have a basic to poor understanding of, and when I tried to look it up, I just got more confused. But they're like, yeah, no, this is great, because all debts are going to be reversed into income. I was like, that sounds too good to be true. But anyway, I've been babbling enough. Thanks for watching. I hope that your 2024 was good, and I hope that your 2025 is even better. Thanks again. Happy New Year.